mac and cheese and just pour it right on top. I like to use the Velveeta fries, mac and cheese, tortillas, chicken nuggets, dump the whole bag. Yep, that's perfect. The fries.
The thing that I don't get is why does she use big fries? Like is this a home cooked meal or something that you buy out? Like if you're buying from outside, may as well just not cook. It doesn't make any sense. And even then, like if you're willing to buy some food because you don't have time to cook or whatever, there are these sandwiches, at least they're out in Romania. I don't know about America, but like you have these sandwiches at the supermarket that are already made, and they're like chicken sandwiches or pork sandwiches or whatever, right? And they're all just wrapped up and ready to go. And those are far more healthy than whatever this is. Why don't you just make the fries yourself? Like, surely you can afford an air fryer. And, you know, I'm not saying that French fries are the best meal to have, but like, it's a lot better if you don't dip them in oil and you don't pour an entire salt mine over them. And this is a meal for kids? Is this normal in America? Because, like, I remember having a conversation with a cancel pig on Twitter, and it was about the representation of women in entertainment. And I was pointing out how, look, if you watch Bollywood or you watch China or you watch South Korea, like, you get to see that they're doing their best in order to cast the most beautiful women. But when you look in America, like most women that are being cast recently could definitely fit the role of the hag in Hansel and Gretel. Like why are they doing this? Why are they purposefully casting all of these ugly people? And the answer was like, no, you don't understand. Like they're aiming for representation. Like this is how women look like in real life. And I'm like, fuck that shit. And I showed them a picture from a Romanian lady at McDonald's, a cashier at McDonald's, right? I googled Romania cashier McDonald's. I showed them that picture. It went viral. People were gaslighting me. They were saying, no, actually, you showed us a supermodel. Like women don't look like that. It's like, what the fuck? They look like that on the street all the time. But that's because I'm from Romania, right? And in Romania, even if you have a person that does nothing besides sit at home all day, doesn't work out, doesn't have a diet, I mean, sure, they can become obese, right? But they're not reaching the level of Americanism that I see online or in video games. And I don't know, like maybe this video is an explanation as to why. I can't tell if she's exaggerating or not, but like this video is viral and you have like a lot of supporting comments saying that, wow, this is a good kid's meal. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This is child abuse. How can you do that to a human being? Like, why are you giving them so much food? If you did this to a cat, and ironically, if you did this to a cat and the cat became morbidly obese, they will say that's animal abuse. But I guess it's part of the culture, right? Like the same culture that wants public health. In other words, they want you to pay for someone else's healthcare, and you may live an actual healthy life. You may go to the gym, you may work out, you may do your best, right? You now need to pay for other people, and you also aren't allowed to criticize other people if they live in a way that they have a diet worthy of getting diabetes or a coronary getting clogged by cholesterol. Look at this. This is poison. Like, I would never eat this myself, let alone give it to another person. Holy shit. And it keeps going, by the way.
$17 these days? That's crazy. That's crazy. Your tater tots. And also at there.
Yeah, it's not only that it's poison, but look how expensive this shit is. Like, she's pouring money into that. She's literally pouring money, like $17? Holy hell, like with $17 I can feed an entire village. Why are you just... And she's, like, it's not ready, it's not done. There needs to be more.
That's a piece of American cheese, and you're just gonna...
Just make a pizza at this point. Just make a pizza yourself. Hell, even the refrigerated pizzas are more healthy than this. Again, I know that I will have the gym dude bros in the comment going, this is not healthy, V, you need the salad. Look, you don't understand. Like, when you have a person that eats this, you're not going to convince them to eat healthy. But at least you can do is, like, if they're eating something that's, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, a 9 worth of health risk, maybe you can convince them to dial it back to a 7. Right? And you can work from there. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. It's like, if this is what you're cooking, may as well just go for the refrigerated pizza. Just dial it back a little bit, right? Like, I would never suggest the refrigerated pizza to anyone. But if this is what you're doing, if this is your lifestyle, then the refrigerated pizza can actually be considered healthy at this point.
Like that. So obviously make sure you get the plastic wrapper off. So some people are going to say, who do you make this for? Well, I make this for children.
I pity them. I unironically pity them. Every day that I wake up now, I think I will find Jesus. I will find Jesus and I'll pray to him and I'll be like, you know what? Romania isn't that bad. I am glad that I was born here, far away from TikTok influencers. Thank you so much, Jesus. I never knew how lucky I was. I took everything for granted up until now, but after seeing this video, I definitely understand.
Because it's such a yummy little snack for them. So this has fries and chicken nuggets and it's cheesy. And honestly, it's a good way of getting them to get all their protein in, get good calcium from the cheese.
Like no one is saying that they're not going to get all their proteins in. People are saying that they're going to get so much proteins in that their arteries are also going to get clogged with cholesterol. Like if you do this to them at an early age, not only will you train their body in order to constantly require more protein than it needs, so they're going to have to spend a lot of money on food as well, but you're also going to put the cornerstone, the fundamentals of creating health risks. Why do you, oh God, you know, I can see why the food industry is supporting this culture where you can't criticize people for eating like this. This is just like, holy shit.
This is one of my absolute favorites. Also, I don't know one single adult who does.
I'm willing to bet she doesn't eat this herself. I'm looking at her body. If you eat this regularly, you do not look like this lady. You do not look like this. There is no way. Even like sumo wrestlers would have a difficulty in having this nutritious meal. Like maybe this is like a one-time thing, you know, like I'm visiting America and I'm like, okay, let's eat how Americans eat. And you're having like this one meal and then you get nightmares during the night because your body isn't able to process it properly, right? So you're getting nightmares and the next day you're wondering like, what was I thinking? What did I do? Why did I do this to myself? I think like only kids would eat this because like their body doesn't know better, right? So like maybe that's an explanation. But if you bring this to Romania, no one would touch it. Like people would be like, what is that? Oh my God, like what? No.
Doesn't like. People are gonna say, Miss Lady, this is really unhealthy.
Miss Lady, this is not really unhealthy. This is extremely unhealthy. This may kill someone. No, seriously, not after they're eating, but like if they're eating it constantly, they will have a heart attack eventually. Like I can predict the cause of death. And it's going to be probably 10 or 20 years before their time. No.
Well, then just eat a smaller slice. Nobody said you had to eat the whole pan.
Even a single bite out of this atrocity would be enough to give you a heart attack. I'm exaggerating now, but still. No. Just make a pizza. Just make a pizza. Like what? And the amount of chicken nuggets that she put in. And the thing is, like, what? The reason that it's not good is because it's addictive. Like the things that you put there taste good, and you put a lot of salt in it as well. So it does taste addictive. So you can't just eat one bite, right? Like people will say, "Wow, this is delicious," and they will keep eating, and then they will want more. And that's how all of the unhealthiness starts going. It's like cigarettes, right? Like cigarettes, you can't tell someone, well, if you think smoking is dangerous, just take one puff. Right? Like the moment they start doing that, they get addicted and then they have all the problems that comes from smoking. I don't understand why it's okay to say that smoking is bad, but it's not okay to say that eating unhealthy is bad as well. Like there are foods that you can eat in vast quantities that will give you health issues, even though current culture doesn't allow you to say that.
And also,
look at the horror. No, don't give this to a child. Don't. I'm not going to show abuse on YouTube. Oh my God. Look at it. Look. Like there are burgers. There are cheeseburgers that are like oozing with fat and they're probably more healthy than whatever this is. Oh, Dios mío. Is this normal for Americans though? I hope not. But like, why did her video go viral and why are so many people saying that, oh wow, this is a great idea? Again, like if you're using so much commercial food, just buy an already made sandwich from the supermarket. Ugh. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.